it begins to suffocate the healthy cells in the body. So the earlier the waste goes out, the better for us. And you will agree also that if the waste, sometimes we call it stool, if they do not go out, everything becomes worse. I mean, health challenges, non-existing one comes in, and even the existing ones are made worse, such as your blood sugar gets worse, your blood pressure gets worse, and then even things like dizziness, overweight, everything is wrong with you if the waste are not taken out as soon as possible. And that is why it's a health condition that we must give attention to. We are talking about how to stop the constipation. How are we going to stop it? But before we talk about stopping the constipation, what are the causes? The common causes of constipation are simply lack of fiber in your diet, poor hydration, you're not taking enough water, lack of exercise, that is, when you are not exercising, lack of fat in the diet, lack of fat. I will state it. Causes: lack of fat, healthy fat in the diet, poor hydration in your body, no fiber, protein, and no exercise. And then the last but not the least is lack of probiotics. Yes, lack of probiotics. Now, the last one is the one often neglected. Now, when you are confronted with constipation, you need to quickly begin to do all of this. Do the exact other side of all that has been listed here. Now, who are those people at risk of constipation? Constipation can affect anybody, including babies. Yes, as a matter of fact, the people that are more at risk are the babies. Those that are elderly, who are no longer moving, not too active, they are the ones that are more at risk. The other ones are the sick persons, those who, and others who are not who are consuming too much processed foods. These are those that are at risk, who can easily. Overweight persons also. Yes, overweight persons can also come up frequently with constipation if you do nothing about it. It's not, people don't normally take it serious, but it's a very serious health condition because it makes toxins to continue to accumulate in your body. And over time, things like high temperature, it opens door to a host of diseases. But we are looking on how to stop it. And before you can stop it, you need to know the cause of it. Look at it. Like you can see the list here, including lack of exercising. So what are the things that you need to do? What are the foods? Let's begin with including fiber. Yes, we have to reverse all of this. That's exactly what we are saying. We have to reverse all of this. You need to start including fiber in your diet. Number one. Number two, you need to include healthy fats, like olive, especially olive oil. Foods, let me put it, for constipation. To tackle constipation, like green apples, healthy fats, such as olive oil, avocados, walnut, fatty fish. Now, if your own constipation, you need to find out what is causing your own constipation. Now, if your own constipation is caused by absence of healthy fats in your diet, that is to say that you must begin to include all the healthy fats. They are not limited to this. There are more fats, healthy fats, but all the naturally occurring fats, you must begin to search out for them and begin to include them in your diet. Because I tell you the truth, if it is caused by lack of healthy fat, it doesn't matter what you do. As a matter of fact, if you include more fiber, you get more constipated if fiber is not the issue. So it's important to find out exactly your own cause, the cause of your own constipation, before you start rushing. So if it is caused by this, you start including olive oil. And one of the best ways to take olive oil is to take it on empty stomach, or take it in the night, so that gives, because oil takes that time to go down. So you take it and give it time to get down to the deep-rooted physics. Yes, it takes a long time to get down to that point. And so you need to include healthy fats if your own is caused by lack of healthy fats. If your constipation is caused by lack of exercise, you need to get up and start exercising. And even if you cannot get up and exercise, there are so many exercises that you can do even while sitting in the comfort of your home. I have already shared some of the exercises, in-house exercises for seniors, which you can go check the channel and then ensure that you practice some of them, and even more if you cannot go out. Maybe you are a senior for whatever reason. And now, these are the healthy fats. Now, there are other things also that you need to include, like seeds. Some foods like chia seed. Chia seed is super. When you come, chia seed. Some of them are in the seeds family. Now, chia seed is great in helping to open up detox pathways. Sometimes the arteries are clogged everywhere. So when they are clogged like that, sometimes they are even made worse by cholesterol, bad cholesterol. And so when it's made worse by bad cholesterol, sometimes you could be taking water. Yes, I had been in that situation so many years back when they said, oh, in fact, I went through constipation very, very well. I mean, sometimes then it could last as much as 4 or 5 days. I know very well. So, but as a young lady, I wasn't taking it so serious then, of course. But I remember quite vividly that they say, take water. I was actually trying to meet up with water. Sometimes tend to be taking too much. But now I know that if water is not the issue, if cholesterol is part of the problem, the cholesterol, that was why the constipation wasn't going away then. Now, if lack of probiotics in the diet, if you are not including fermented foods, if that is your own problem, it's not going to go away. Fermented foods like fermented millet, like I did recently, is very, very great. It helps to boost your gut bacteria. Some of you that are taking antibiotics, on and off again, you are also at risk of constipation. Why? Because the healthy gut bacteria that helps to aid digestion, a lot of them will have been killed as a result of the antibiotics trying to kill the bacteria that you are trying to eliminate. And so if you have been taking too much antibiotics, you may also be at risk of constipation, and you need to include probiotics to help you to replenish your gut bacteria. Because if the gut bacteria are depleted, it means that you may try as much water as you can, the constipation won't go away. Go try it out. Take some fermented millet, prepare it if you are going through chronic constipation and you've tried every other thing, doesn't seem to be working. Then you need to start including fermented grains. Things like fermented yogurt, with probiotics. Fermented food, including seeds. Foods like fermented cabbage. Cabbage is great, especially for seniors, because it helps you with weight loss. So if someone is trying to lose weight, for instance, you also have to selectively choose the food that will help you tackle your constipation. And cabbage is very good when it comes to helping you to lose weight. And then if it is fermented cabbage, though the raw cabbage is also good when you are trying to tackle constipation. And so apart from that, the lemon juice, you can pair it with the chia seed. You can also pair the lemon juice with your sea salt. Sea salt. Yes, sea salt, you heard me. Sea salt. Sea salt water flush is very good. If you are having certain form of constipation, you can get some sea salt and take it in warm water. After mixing it, stirring it, you just take it immediately and sit down to relax. It's going to flush out. It's something you need to try. Lemon juice in warm water with sea salt occasionally. It's a great detox for your colon in case you are going through constipation. Then another food that works very well when it comes to constipation is coffee. This is one aspect I have a lot of regard when it comes to coffee, because when you are having certain form of constipation, it doesn't matter the cause. That is just the point. When you take coffee, you may like to take it plain, not 3-in-1 coffee. I mean sugar plus milk. No, I mean plain coffee. I mean not coffee decaf. No, I'm talking of plain coffee, bitter coffee. So when you take it, in case you want to add something like date, which contains a little fiber, it works well. Something I've tried. And so you take it, it works. It gets the colon working immediately.